Hey guys, it's RodimusPrimal. I am back with another video, and today I wanted to give you guys a quick news update since New York Comic Con happened this weekend and Walmart had their CollectorCon online. There was a lot of different information that's getting put out. Of course, I'm having some trouble getting to all of the news at a timely fashion since I'm getting prepared to move within the next week, and so the office is not exactly looking like you would expect. However, I did want to get right into this news. First and foremost, we know that tomorrow the art and making of the War for Cybertron trilogy's art book is available. You can actually order it online. It is a pretty cool looking book, and I've already interviewed FJ DeSanto and the author of the book about it, but of course, you can take a look here at some of the images. It does look really cool. Walmart, during New York Comic Con, was also showing off their Walmart Collector Con, and a lot of the information is stuff that we've seen already, at least part of it, because we saw the second wave of the Velocitron 500 set with Shadow Stripe, Shadow Strip. I want to say Shadow Stripe, Shadow Strip. It's kind of difficult to say. Great looking figure, cool redeco of Drag Strip himself in G2 colors, which is what is really neat about the figure overall. And I would say the same thing about Crasher, since we've already seen her as well. The big news for the Velocitron Speedia 500 is that the Victory character, Galaxy Shuttle, is getting his own figure as a redeco of Siege/Earthrise Astro Train. So he does have the space shuttle mode that you would expect, but in addition, he has a bonus train mode. Not something that I would necessarily need, but I do like what the figure looks like. The head design kind of reminds me of Jazz with that visor. Very cool looking figure in all three of the modes. His space shuttle mode, since it does come with that extra part for the train, can transform into the same pad that the figure was supposed to be. The original Galaxy Shuttle connected to the MicroMaster shuttle base, and that was kind of the whole idea. And it's kind of neat that they have incorporated that into the design and redeco of this particular figure. I think it is definitely worth getting if you're a fan of Transformers Victory. Now, for a lot of G1 fans, they are probably going to jump right on this, especially if you collected the G1 toys back in the past and you kind of wish that they were colored more like their G1 cartoon counterparts, especially those introduced in Transformers the movie. We're getting two G1 reissues, and the first one is Hot Rod, and I gotta say, I really dig this deco. We're getting a magenta colored Hot Rod in his G1 movie deco. The legs are actually colored gray. We've got chrome metal feet like he's supposed to, rubber tires, and he has silver hands. They even painted the forearms, which is great, something that I did not expect it. And the car mode looks great too. It looks like that they have decided not to give us the chrome on the on the tailpipes or the motor, but I'm all right with that. I really like the deco. It looks really nice. It's one of those things where, when I was growing up and I was collecting, obviously, the G1 toys, it's like, I really wish this was more accurate to the movie, in comparison to the toy. And this kind of gives you that, with it. And Hot Rod looks great that way. And this is not something new that they have done with Starscream. But, because in Japan, with the Takara reissues, they have done an anime-accurate Starscream before, but now we are getting it, released here in the US, a G1 Starscream toy, full-on decked out in his cartoon-accurate colors, including painting his face and giving us red eyes, and he has the G1 Megatron in gun mode accessory. I do already have the G1 reissue that came with the Megatron accessory, and I've actually reviewed it on the channel once before, but now we are seeing that they are doing so in cartoon accurate colors. So this is definitely something that I think fans are going to be very happy about if they wanted a Starscream like this and they couldn't get their hands on it before because of Takara reissues or what have you, and now you have And now you have G1 Megatron in gun mode as an accessory, which is always a great bonus in my opinion. And last but not least, with some Transformers news, here, Transformers Earthspark had a new trailer shown at New York Comic Con. If you were actually at New York Comic Con, you actually got to see the first episode. And I'm kind of jealous of those who actually did, because I'm like, man, I really wish I could have gone, but there was no way that I would have been able to make it to New York Comic Con myself this year. And they showed the first episode of Earthspark, and now a new trailer is shown online. Gives us a lot of footage. From what we're told, there's a lot of footage that they've done is they've animated their own look into G1. Transformers Earthspark is going to be a Splinter G1 timeline, so they're going to use animation models in flashback sequences for the Generation 1 characters, and then in present day, they're going to be in their new designs. That I do like. Bumblebee himself, not a big fan of the new vehicle mode that he transforms into, but, you know, it works. It works for Bumblebee, I think, specifically. The new characters, Twitch and Thrash, are pretty cool. I do like what they look like as well. I do like the animation style to a degree. It does look like a very fun show. And Bumblebee is going to be training the new characters, but then we get to see a lot of cool Decepticons. We see Soundwave, we see Swindle, and another new Decepticon as well. And Optimus Prime, I don't like him without the faceplate. The mouth, it just drives me nuts. I'm not a fan of it at all. But now we get to see something with Megatron. And it looks like they are going with this post-war setting. This isn't the first time that they've done so with a post-war setting, but Megatron, according to the end of the first episode, is a good guy. Very, very IDW Comics reminiscent of. And I've never been a big fan of the idea of Megatron being a good guy. Maybe they're going to pull it off. Maybe he's just going to be a bad guy temporarily. Then I would be okay. Then it would be kind of one of those things where, like, Megatron fooled everybody, you know, in order to, you know, get on everybody's good side and then turn evil. That I'm all right with, because Megatron, you know, slaughtered how many Transformers over time, and we're just gonna, like, he's a good guy now? Like, that doesn't work for me for Megatron. It didn't work for me in IDW, no matter how much they tried to pull it off. Not a fan of it, never been a fan of it, still not a fan of it. And, I'm sure it's going to be good storytelling. I'm sure fans of Transformers are going to enjoy the show. And I'm going to watch. I will. I'll watch it with an open mind. I know that it's not connected to any other previous Transformers universe, but I am kind of tired of the reboots at this point. We've had how many reboots in the last 20 years? And I do wish that we've had a continuation of Transformers that connected to another Transformers series again, instead of like constant reset button. But the show does look like it's going to capture brand new audiences. A lot of new Transformers fans are probably going to watch this and enjoy it. And I think it's cool. I still think it's cool. But then what do you guys think of this Transformers news? Are you excited for Transformers Earthspark? And what do you think of all of these different reissues for G1 and the Velocitron Speedia 500 set? Of course, leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Be sure to thumbs up this video and subscribe. Check out my other videos as well. I have many more Transformers discussions, retrospectives, news, and more coming down the pipeline, so stay tuned for all of that. And as always, guys, until next time, till all are one.
The Transformers. The Transformers, more than meets the eye. The Transformers, dun 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 dun.